Well, I was just driving around, me and my son-in-law, and I told him about what we knew, or maybe more about what we didn't know. And we just started thinking about all the things that could go wrong, and all the things. I mean, a guy's mind goes right to what the worst could be, and you know, I can't plan for the worst. I don't know if anybody can plan for the worst. You just do what you can, I guess. So we really wanted to think about. I was trying to get him away from all the, military is going to come down, and all the horrible things that could happen if there was absolutely no oil tomorrow. I mean, if they just took the switch and just shut it off. So, what we did come up with is that we should probably try to stay away from thinking about the extremes, because the likelihood is what we're talking about is that best case prices are going to go up. So what can we do to save some money? What can we do to not use so much gas? I mean, we're talking about everything from the lawnmower to the weed whacker, and we started looking up some stuff on the internet. We were looking up electric car conversion kits, and that's not something I know. I mean, we're going to get done in a month. That's a big, it's an investment. That's like $8,000 to take a normal car. We found a group in Chicago doing some of that, and I'm gonna start talking to them. But I mean, in the short term, I mean, the first thing we thought of is, well, it's going to be chaos, and I want to make sure I know where my guns are, and I got canned food, and I'm going to try to have a little bit of faith that we're going to find a way around this. And when I think about it, there's a lot of ways that are already almost, we're close in a lot of places. There's right here we got ethanol, we got corn. I started asking, I emailed some of the dealerships and asking them, when can we start to expect some electric cars? And really, the more I looked into it, there's no electric cars out there. So there's no car. I mean, $100,000 I can get a Tesla. Then I found some company called Zap, and they got little toy cars that go 40 miles an hour. That's not going to work either. I don't want to put my family in a tin thing that's going to get beat around on the highway. So there's that. And then my son-in-law also, he knows some stuff about video stuff, so he said, well, why don't we get the camera? We're going to go out and take pictures of all the stuff around us that we take for granted is going to be here forever. So around here we have everything from sand dunes and a lot of really nice places right next to the cooling tower and the steel mills. There's it's kind of a strange, a real weird mix of stuff people pass by every day. So God, my head spins a little from all the stuff that we're learning. But we really we have with the steel mills and Chicago close by, there's a lot of stuff I think some people don't see around here. And so for what it's worth, this is what our area looks like now. And we started talking about, well, what do you think? Just imagine all the things that are just going to stop working, people go for drives, and they're gonna go out to eat, people everywhere around here, people drive, people commute. A lot of people drive to Chicago. I mean, I would say, besides being worried about the fact that all of the goods that get shipped around are gonna cost more, that's gonna be inflation, because if it's gonna go up to $4, $5, $6 a gallon, I mean, everything's that's gonna get passed on somewhere. So, I mean, I don't think it's too late. I think if people really get the proper, information, people are going to start to see real fast. So, we're going to have to start paying attention to wind and oil, or to wind and solar and all the other stuff that's already, somewhat developed. And, I think there's a lot of people that are, with the right motivation, that I think we could still turn this around. And I don't really think we have a choice, I just want to get the word out and get people thinking about it. I mean, we talked about if we're talking about the end of oil, and they just turn the switch and it's gone. I don't know how we get past that. I don't know if there's a turnaround from that.